Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jai Pushpat Paravangja Paribrajagacharya Sattva Sadasyamal Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada ki Jai Ananta Koti Vaishnavindi ki Jai Ramacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki Jai Prem se kaho Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Se Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda ki Jai Sri Sri Radha Krishna Gaur Gopinath Sam Kund Radha Kund Girigavardhan ki Jai Vrindavan Dham ki Jai Navadvip Dham ki Jai गंगा माई की जय, जमुना माई की जय, तुलसी देवी की जय, भक्ति देवी की जय, स्वामी तो भक्तविंद की जय. All glories to the Assembled Lord. All glories to the Assembled Lord. All glories to the Assembled Lord. Thank you very much.
The following is a class on the Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th Canto, 9th Chapter, Text number 10, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded in August of 1968 in Montreal, Canada.
Viprad Visaragunajitadara Nindanava Padar Vinda Vimukhat Sapatam Varishtyam Pranang Punati Sakalam Manne Tadarpitamano Vachani Hitasya Pranang Punati Sakalam Natu Bhurimana. This verse we have been discussing in the last meeting. It is one of the many verses in the prayers of Prahlad Maharaj to Lord Nrsimha. So, Prahlad Maharaj says that a person who has dedicated his life tadarpita mana vachana. Arpita means dedicated. Mana means mind. Vachana means words. So we act in this body, we act with our mind, with our words, and with our body. Mind, body, and words. This is the medium of exchanging our activities. So Prahlad Maharaj says, one who has dedicated these three things, mind, body, and words, to the service of the Lord, I think he is best. How best? Viprad Visaraguna Jutat. He is better or the best than anyone. In this material world, the Brahmin, the most intellectual person with 12 good qualifications. Sattva, Sama, Dhamma. He is truthful. He is control of the senses, control of the mind. He is simple. He is tolerant. He is full of knowledge. He is full of scientific knowledge. He knows everything of Vedas. These are the qualities of a Brahmin. But Prahlad Maharaj says that in spite of having all these qualities, if one is Arabindanabhat Padarabindu Vimukhat, if one is averse to the service of the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, then even though he is a qualified Brahmin, even though he is the most intellectual person, he is rejected. And better than him is he who, even born in a very low family, sapacham. Sapacham means the dog eater. The dog eaters, there are different kinds of flesh eaters. So, there are dog eaters also. That I have already explained. The dog eaters are considered the lowest of the mankind. So, Prahlad Maharaj says that even if he is born in the family of the dog eaters, but if he has dedicated his body, mind and words for the service of the Lord, he is better than such Brahmin who has got all the good qualifications. But he has no attachment for God or the Supreme Personality of God. This is the comparison. Why you are giving so much importance to the man, even if he is born in a lower family? He says, Manne Sadatpika Mano Vachana Iha. Iha means endeavor. Anyone who has engaged this endeavor for the service of the Lord. See, Rupa Goswami has described about this person whose endeavor is always in service of the Lord. How? Just like the members of the Krishna Consciousness Society. What is their endeavor? Their only endeavor is how this Krishna consciousness should be spread all over the world. Why they are endeavoring? Because Krishna wants it. Krishna wants it. God wants it. Why God wants it? Because we are all sons of God. We have gone to dog. Instead of going to God, we have gone to dog. Therefore God is very anxious to reclaim us. He comes therefore in person, Krishna. He sends his son, Lord Jesus Christ, or he sends his devotee. He leaves behind him the books like Bhagavad Gita or Srimad Bhagavatam or many other such literature. Why? To reclaim these obstinate, bewildered sons of God. They have forgotten God, and they are, instead of loving God, they are now loving dog. Therefore God is very anxious. It is nature. If a father is very rich man and he has got many sons, he wants to see the sons very happy. But if the sons go away from home and becomes crazy, do not come back home, the father is more anxious than the son. The son does not understand that what is his precarious condition of life in this material world. But God understands that how much in miserable condition he is living. Threefold miserable condition of this material existence is always disturbed. But still, he does not wish to go back to Godhead. Therefore, there is a constant endeavor on the part of God to reclaim these conditioned souls. Who are conditioned souls? Those who have got this material body. They are called conditioned souls. Because this material body means you have to live under certain conditions. Just like I require fan. Why? Because I have been put into the condition of warm. I cannot tolerate it, but I have to live. Similarly, severe cold. I do not want it, but I have to live. I do not want set fire at home, but there is fire and there is fire brigade. In this way, in every step of our life, we are always in danger. But foolish persons, they do not understand it. They are thinking that I am happy. They are thinking this is called illusion, Maya. Actually, he is unhappy in every step. But the spell of Maya or illusion is so strong that even in the lowest stage of life, anyone will think that he is happy. Even in the animals, you have experienced that so many animals, they are living in such a miserable condition, but still he does not like to give up this body. So, but the pain is more felt by God than the living creature in this condition life. So it is always, there is always endeavor on the part of God to send his representative, he comes himself, he keeps book. So anyone who takes up this endeavor on behalf of God to reclaim this conditioned soul back to Godhead, back to home, he is considered the most intimate devotee, dear devotee of the Lord. It is stated in the Bhagavad Gita. Nacha tasmat manusyeshu kaschid me priyakritam. If you want to become very dear to Krishna or God, then try to take up these missionary activities. What is that? Spread Krishna consciousness. Krishna will be very much pleased. If you want to live in a solitary place and perform yoga system for your personal elevation of self-realization, that is very good, undoubtedly. But if you try to convert others to the Krishna consciousness platform, it is far better. Prahlad Maharaj will find in his prayer, he will say to the Lord Nishanga Deva, my dear Lord, naivad vide paradurataya vaitadanya. This world is full of anxieties, that I know, and it is full of miserable condition. But I am not afraid. I am not afraid. Why you are not afraid? Tadvijya gayana mahamritamagna chitta. Because I have taken to chanting of your glorious activities. So when I chant your glorious activities or your glories, I become merged into the ocean of nectar. Therefore, these worldly anxieties or miseries do not disturb me. I am quite safe. Naivad vide paradurataya vaitaranyat tat vijjagayana maham mitamagnachi. Then, why you appear to be very anxious? Why you are anxious? Yes, I have got anxiety. What is that anxiety? Soche tato vimukha chetasa. I am simply disturbed for those rascals who are bereft of your consciousness, who have no Krishna consciousness. I am simply anxious for them. Soche tato vimukha chetasa. Why you are anxious for them? Because indriyartham maya sukhaya bharamod bhato vimura. These foolish rascals, they have created a very troublesome civilization simply for sense gratification. That's all. Their so-called advancement of civilization, machine and machinery and so many things that they've complicated. But what is their purpose? The purpose is Indriya Sukha. Indriya Sukha means sense gratification. That's all. And what is that sense gratification? Maya Sukha. Indriyartham, for the matter of the senses, Maya. Maya means illusion. This kind of sense gratification has no practical meaning. It is simply temporary, flickering. But I am hankering after eternal pleasure, and what this sense gratification will give me, they do not know. But they have invented a type of civilization full of activities simply for the matter of sense gratification. So I am simply anxious for them. So this is the business of a Krishna conscious person. A Krishna conscious person is not at all anxious for his personal self, because he knows perfectly that he is protected by Krishna in all circumstances. Just like Prahlad Maharaj, he was put to so much difficulties by his father, but still he steadily fixed up in his position, because he knew that my father cannot do any harm. I am fixed up, and actually so happened. So those who have taken very seriously to this business of Krishna consciousness, they are already free. I was just going to explain the word iha. Iha means endeavor. This iha has been explained by Rupa Goswami very nicely. He says, iha dasya Hare Dasya. Iha means endeavor. One who has engaged, everyone is endeavoring, nobody is idle. Everyone is trying something, do something, endeavoring something for higher position or higher distinction, so many things. The endeavor is there. That is the symptom of life. A living entity means he is always active. Resistance and activity. These are the symptoms of life. So, iha, this activity, endeavor, Rupa Goswami says, iha dasya Hare Dasya. Anyone who has engaged his endeavors simply for Krishna, Hari, the Supreme Personality of God. Karmanam adasavacha, the same thing as Prahlad Maharaj says, prana, mana, vacha. And because these things require for endeavoring, we require our mind, attention. If you want to do, you have clear attention, you must engage your body, you must engage your words. So, Rupa Goswami says, iha dasya Hare Dasya karmanam anusavacha nikhileshu pi avasthasu. He may remain in anywhere, in any stage of life. It doesn't matter whether he is European, American, Indian, Brahmin, Shudra, white, black, or this or that, it doesn't matter. But if he has simply engaged his endeavor for the service of the law, he is a liberated person. That is the definition given by Rupa Goswami. Iha dasya Hare Dasya. So Prahlad Maharaj also says the same thing, that I consider that person is better than the so-called qualified Brahmin, because his endeavors are engaged in the service of the law. Sapatang varishtam pranam punati sakuram nat bhurimana. A highly qualified materialistic person, he is proud of his qualification. Anyone, there are four things to become proud. Janma sajja sutasri. If one is born in very good family, high family, aristocratic family or rich family, he is proud. He is always proud. And one who is very wealthy, he is also very proud. And one who is very beautiful, he is also proud. And one who is very learned, a great scholar, he is also very proud. So Prahlad Maharaj says that while this pride will help him, he may remain a very proud man, full of pride. So long this body is there, that's all. As long the body is finished, your designation as Rockefeller, finished. Your degree, MA, PhD, finished. Your beautiful body, finished. Your aristocratic family, finished. Then you have to take another platform according to your work. If you have done works like, again, aristocratic or learned activities, then you get similar body. But in spite of all your acquisitions, you have played the part of a dog, then you are going to become a dog. Because after leaving this body, we are completely in the hands of material nature. Prakita kriyamani gunai karmani sarvasa. The Bhagavad Gita says that the material nature is acting. I have got this body not according to my choice. You have got this body not according to your choice. So nobody can say that next life I shall get a body like this. There are so many 8,400,000 of bodies. So that choice is not in your hand. That choice is in your work. So if you in this body work in Krishna consciousness, then next body you are going to get a body like Krishna. That is also confirmed in the Bhagavad Gita. Janma karmam dibbam janati tattvata tatta deham punarjanma naiti mameti kaunte. If anyone is always full in Krishna consciousness, always trying to understand Krishna, always trying to engage himself in the service of Krishna, that means fully absorbed in Krishna consciousness, he is sure to get next body just like Krishna. What is the difference between Krishna and your body? That is said in the Bhagavad Gita also. When Arjuna inquired from Krishna, Krishna, you say that you spoke this yoga system of Bhagavad Gita to sun God. But I know that you are born just like me. Your age and my age is similar. You are my friend. How can I believe that you spoke this philosophy to sun God? It means some millions of years ago. So what was the reply of Krishna? The reply was that your birth and my birth, there are many, many times. But I remember them all, and you forget. That is the difference. Why we forget? Because we get a different body. Just like you remember, you had been a child. Just like here is a small baby. He has got a small body. But when she will be grown-up girl, she will forget. Because the body has changed. Forget. So because we change our body, therefore we forget. This is a fact. Just like when you, at night you are in dream, you forget your body. You are dreaming that you have got a body of a bird, you are flying in the sky. and you have forgotten completely that you are Mr. and Mrs. such and such, lying in a room. You have forgotten. So in daily experience we can understand that due to change of body, we forget. Death means change of body and forgetfulness. That is death. So, Krishna said that you forget, you have forgotten, but I have not forgotten. That means indirectly Krishna said that I do not change my body, but you change your body. So you are all changing your body. So, Lord Maharaj says that this person who is very much proud of his intelligence, his aristocracy, his wealth, his education, he can become a proud. But by that proudness, he cannot purify himself. But this person, even if he is born in the family of a dog-eater, because he has engaged his everything, mind, words and body, in the service of the Lord, he can purify not only himself, but his whole family. That is the prerogative of a devotee. If there is a pure, sincere devotee in a family, that family, up to 7 generations up and down, they are also liberated. That information we have got in the Vedic scripture. So, Prahlad Maharaj says, that proud man who is simply proud of his qualification of this body, he cannot even purify himself, and what to speak of purifying his family. But this man who is born even in the family of a dog-eater, but because he has engaged himself fully and solely in the service of the Lord, he not only purifies himself, but he purifies his whole family. Sakulam. This very word is pranang punati sakulam natu bhurimana. Jata bhakti hinasya toi guna garbhayo bhavanti. That is a very nice commentary by Siddhartha Swami, that the difference between a devotee and non-devotee is this, that a non-devotee is simply proud of his acquisition. That's all. He has no other qualification. But a devotee, because he is humble and meek, he thinks that all this nice qualification which Krishna has given me, or God has given me, so much wealth, so much education, so much beauty, let me engage these things to the service of Krishna. That is the difference between a devotee and non-devotee. There is a very nice verse of Chanakya Pandit, the difference between a great soul and a poor soul. Ahavato charitrani vijitrani mahatanam lakkhim trinaya tuchanti tadbharena namanti. The difference between devotee and non-devotee is that if a devotee is rich man, then he will think, Krishna has entrusted me with so much money. So, it is Krishna's money, let me spend it for Krishna. There are very, Prahlad Maharaj, Bhishma Maharaj, and Yudhishthira Maharaj, there are many, many great kings. They are very rich, but they engage their money for the service of Krishna. Similarly, a devotee, if he is educated, he tries to apply his educational qualification in describing Krishna by so many literature, so many publications. That is the proper use. And Bhagavad says, as I have several times explained before you, that Shanushthitasya dharmasya samsiddhi haritosa. If you want to see the perfection of your acquisition, If you want to take, suppose you are a very great learned man. Now you think over whether by becoming such learned man your life has become successful. That taste is when you see that you have engaged your learning in the service of Krishna, then it is successful. Otherwise it is finished with this body. Similarly, take anything, learning, beauty, or wealth, or anything, whatever you possess. There are many good things to possess in this material world. But if that good thing is engaged in the service of Krishna and God, then it is success. Otherwise, it is simply burden, or it is finished as soon as this body is finished. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna. So, according to Prahlad Maharaj, who is the best person? In the beginning of the lecture? Yeah.
A person who dedicates his mind, body, and words to the in the service of Lord, then he is a perfect.
Haribo. So a person who dedicates body, mind and words is best. But even though somebody might be a very qualified Brahmana, having 12 qualities, but still he might be rejected. In which case, even a person very qualified as a Brahmana may also be rejected. What Prabhupada said.
Hare Krishna. So, Prahlad Maharaj says, just by taking birth as a Brahmana doesn't necessarily give the qualification of a Brahmana. He is called a Brahman Bandhu. It means he is a Bandhu of Brahman. He is not a Brahman. Sorry,
He has all the qualities. He is a perfect Brahmana. But still he will be rejected for because of one thing. Give mic to him. You are saying something? No, even if it's Sopacha, still he will be glorified better than a Brahmana. Even if he's a dog eater. But a Brahmana will be rejected. Why? What grounds?
If he is not serving Krishna, then he.
If he is not a devotee, Haribol! Yeah, if one is averse to the service of the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, then even though he is a qualified Brahmana, even though he is most intellectual person, he is rejected. And better than him is he who is even born in a very low family, Swapacha, but if he is a devotee, he is glorified. So Prabhupada told that the devotees, the word Iha means endeavor. So the members of Krishna consciousness movement are endeavoring. So what they are endeavoring and why they are endeavoring?
Endeavoring to spread this Krishna consciousness to all over the world.
Okay, and why they are doing that?
First, for Krishna, for pleasure of Krishna.
Yeah.
Because God wants this. We are all sons of God. God wants this.
Haribol. They are endeavoring because Krishna wants it. God wants it. Because they are all sons of God. Because they are all sons of God. So that's why, because they're sons of God, God is very anxious about them. Why God is anxious about them, and what all Krishna is doing to reclaim them back to Him. Yeah. Here. Why Krishna is anxious about them, and what all
Because
Krishna is doing to reclaim them.
because we all are the sons of Krishna. That's why
Okay.
Krishna is anxious. And
There's one more point to it.
why
Why?
he is anxious? He wants us to go back.
Okay. What all ways Krishna is trying to reclaim us?
He left behind books like Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam, so that we follow his instructions and go back to back.
Oh, okay. That is partially correct. Yeah. This is only about the books. Yeah. Haribol. So Prabhupada told, because we are sons, instead of going to God, we are going to dog. That's why Krishna is anxious. And he is giving books, not only books, but he himself coming himself as a person, Krishna. He is sending his sons, he is sending his devotees, and he is also leaving behind many books in order to reclaim us. Yeah. So who is called a conditioned soul, and why, and what example Prabhupada gave to explain condition?
Means Prabhupada has given one example that the son
Who is a conditioned soul?
who is thinking that he is happy in this material.
Oh, no.
That
Who has this material body is Krishna.
Yes. Haribol. And the example, you have to quote the example also. What example Prabhupada gave to show that we are conditioned? Simple example.
Like Prabhupada said, I am feeling great heat, therefore I have to have the fan. Huh? That means, in this world we are always suffering. When it is cold, we have to cover our body.
Haribol. Because we are always living under certain condition, that is why we are called conditioned. So, an example Prabhupada gave. So, but foolish people, they think that we can be happy in this world, in Maya, in illusion, like that. But the devotees are always undergoing as God's representative. So, who can become the most intimate and dear devotee of God?
Who spreads Krishna consciousness to the people? No.
Haribol. Nachadasan manashyeshu kashin me priyakritama. Krishna says one who helps in reclaiming the conditioned soul back to God, they are the most dear. So then, Prabhupada asked this question that, so is it better to live in a solitary place and perform yoga for your own self-realization? Is that better? Or to help others become Krishna conscious? That is better. What is better among the two?
To help others becoming Krishna conscious.
Haribol. And we can all do very nicely this month by distributing books. So, Prahlad Maharaj is saying, my dear Lord, although this material world is a very dangerous place, I am not anxious of something, but I am anxious of something. So, what Prahlad Maharaj is not anxious about at all, and what he is anxious about? Okay.
Prahlad Maharaj.
And why he is not anxious about what he is not anxious?
Prahlad Maharaj is not anxious of this difficulties in this material world.
Why he is not anxious?
Because he is continuously engaged in glorifications of the Lord, chanting in glories of the Lord.
And what he is anxious about?
By that he is in the ocean of nectar.
Okay.
And
what he is anxious about?
He is anxious of about others who is suffering in this material world.
Haribol. Yeah. So a Krishna conscious person is not at all anxious about himself because he knows that Krishna will always protect him and he is always engaged in Krishna's glories. But he is always anxious about other people. So according to Rupa Goswami's definition, Prabhupada quoted, Iha yasya Hare Dasi, Who is considered to be liberated person?
One who has engaged his body, mind, and words in full Krishna consciousness, 24/7.
Haribol. So, what are the 4 things by which a person may become proud, and why this kind of material pride is useless? 4 things which can make a person proud, and why this kind of material pride is useless.
So it's family, well settled family or very good family, and wealth and knowledge, and fourth one, beauty. Yes, beauty. These are the 4 materialistic things which he get proud throughout his entire life.
Haribol. So, Prabhupada answered, birth in an aristocratic family, lot of wealth, lot of beauty, and lot of knowledge can make a person pride. So, in case somebody may have all this, why this kind of material pride is useless? Prabhupada explained.
Because when person dies, all those qualities will die with him.
Haribol. Yes, Prabhupada told that you may remain a very proud person full of pride as long as his body is there. But once his body is finished, your designation as Rockefeller is finished. Your degree, MA, PhD is finished. Your beautiful body finished. Your aristocratic family finished. Everything finished. So therefore, this mental pride is useless. But who can get a next body like Krishna? So Prabhupada explained that your next body is determined based on your current activities. So who can get a body like Krishna in the next life?
Who will perform bhakti?
And that is all right. But Prabhupada told two, 3 things very specific. And that is also correct, but 2, 3 things Prabhupada told very specific.
It is not decided according to their choice, but it is decided according to their karma.
That is correct. Prabhupada told something. Prabhupada told, if anyone is always full in Krishna consciousness, first, always trying to understand Krishna and always trying to engage himself in Krishna, that means he is fully absorbed in Krishna, he is sure to get next body like Krishna. So to explain the difference between our body and Krishna's body, Prabhupada quoted one example from Bhagavad Gita, and he very logically explained how we can understand that Krishna never changes body, but we changes. Here.
When a child born, the body.
No, first you tell what is the difference between our body and Krishna's body.
Krishna's body never changes. It is like.
Okay, and an example, which example Prabhupada quoted?
A child.
No, from Bhagavad Gita.
Bhagavad Gita.
Okay, there.
Prabhupada told that Arjuna and Krishna. Arjuna asked in Bhagavad Gita that you are all like my similar age, but how can you teach this philosophy to the sun god?
Yeah.
Then
millions of years ago.
And Krishna told that you are born previously so many times. I also came previously so many times, but you have forgotten.
And I
have remembered. That
Haribol.
is the difference.
So Krishna remembers all his life, all his incarnations, but we don't remember. So we forget. So to explain why we forget, Prabhupada gave 2 very nice examples. So you can first tell why we forget and the 2 examples to explain that why we forget.
As when we born, we were a small body, and when we
why we forget first?
We forget because we feel like
no, we forget because we
are born.
We
our body changes.
We change our body.
We change
now
our
the
body.
2 examples which Prabhupada gave.
Yeah. Small child body, and when a grown up they forget.
Okay, one and second. When a child grows up, he forgets.
Forgets.
Second.
Yeah.
Anybody know the second example? Hint is night.
Dream. He said a person thought that in the dream he was a bird. When he got up, that dream went away.
Haribo! So, what is the prerogative of a devotee? In terms of when a person changes the body, he will forget. But what is the prerogative of a devotee who is practicing Krishna consciousness? What is his advantage over the other people who may be very materialistically very advanced? No, that is later. There.
So difference between a materialistic person and a devotee is he'll get spiritual and enlightenedness and he'll
No.
go together
What
to
is the
Krishna.
prerogative? Which
Prerogative means, can you elaborate it?
prerogative means the advantage of a devotee.
Advantage of a devotee.
Prabhupada said the prerogative of a devotee is that he can purify not only himself but his whole family. That is the prerogative of a devotee. Yeah. So according to Sridhar Swami and also Prabhupada quoted Chanakya Pandit, what is the difference between a devotee and a non-devotee? How the thought process of a devotee and non-devotee? Prabhupada explained through the example of Sridhar Swami and Chanakya Pandit. What is that?
A non-devotee is proud of his knowledge, beauty, and everything. But if devotee has those things, he engages the. If I have so much money, so I should engage these things in.
No. Whatever he has, what a devotee thinks about that. Suppose he has got wealth, what he will think? Give mic to them. He knows.
So whatever wealth he got, whatever knowledge he got it from Krishna's grace. So he should render it to other persons who he should do it in Krishna's service.
Haribo. They are all gifts of Krishna. So a devotee thinks that let me utilize it in Krishna's service. Last question. So in which situation all our acquisitions and positions will be successful? Otherwise, what they will be? Our acquisitions like beauty, wealth, knowledge, etc. In which case they will be successful? Otherwise, what they will become? Give a mic. Mic में बोलिए.
By utilizing in Krishna consciousness, that is successful.
And otherwise, if we don't utilize in Krishna consciousness, what they will be? What they will become simply? If these possessions, acquisitions, material wealth, beauty, knowledge, if it's not used in Krishna, what they will become?
That will be useless.
But what they will become? They will become something. Not the people. The acquisitions will become what? They will appear to you as Prabhupada told. So, but if that good thing is engaged in Krishna service and God, that is success. Otherwise, it is simply burden. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की, शील प्रभुपाद की, समवेत गौर भक्त वृंद की, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे.
Hare Krishna. Why Prabhupada calls it burden? Because in Srimad Bhagavatam it is said, if somebody is not a devotee, it's like if somebody is not a Krishna's devotee, then all these qualifications are like a heavy crown in the head of a drowning man. Imagine if somebody is already drowning, you put a heavy iron crown, a gold crown on his head. Vara param patta kirita jushtam nanamen mukundam abhivuttamangam. Bhagavatam says it becomes a big burden. At the time of drowning, a person should not possess that heavy crown. So that's why Prabhupada uses the word burden. He says.
So His Grace Anandmay Prabhu, who is Srila Prabhupada disciple, is distributing cookies. Those who all heard Prabhupada lecture, so you can come and take cookie prasad from the hands of His Grace Anandmay Prabhu. Hari Bol.